Hey guys, so I'm finally back on the TR6 after a week or so. I left it, as I said in my previous video, I left it for a week because I was too busy with my official work. But now I'm on vacation, 2 weeks, which is good. And of course I'm not going to spend it in the garage, but at least a couple of days I'm going to be here to get the TR6 ready for the British Car Day, which is on September 16th. And if you don't know about this show, this is the biggest British car show in North America, and it's held in Burlington, Ontario on usually the third Sunday of September, I think, or something like that. It's 16th of September this year. So I want to get this car ready because this is what I'm taking to the British Car Day this year. And I have to work on the top a little bit, as you know, and there are a little bit more projects that I started and I haven't finished. So now that I'm on vacation, I think I'm going to do that. Alright, so I'm going to have to rewind a little bit the tape and show you what I did just 2-3 days ago. I worked a little bit on the car, so I'm going to show you what I did there, and I'm going to keep going with the rest. So if you remember in my previous video, I test fitted the soft top and I positioned the two bolts that I didn't fasten before, and now that I know where they go, I pulled back the soft top and I fastened them with the webbing in the exact position. The next thing to do was to install the snap buttons. There are 3 on each side of the car and on the soft top, of course, so I can fasten the rear end of the soft top and then pull the whole top and secure it on the header. The buttons that came with the top are black, but in the shop we have chrome ones, so I was debating here whether I should use the black ones or the chrome ones, and finally I decided that the black ones are better. I don't know why, but I decided to use the black ones. Alright, so we have both sides installed, the snaps on the other side as well. And we're gonna stop with the snaps for now. We need to install more the male part, if we can call it the male part of the snaps. We need to install here along this edge of the top, because that's where the top cover fastens. But that we're gonna do later. So now I think we are at a point where we can start pulling this forward and wrapping it around the header. Okay, so here now, first of all, David Fiedler, who is a member of the Toronto Triumph Club, and he has installed several tops over the years on TR6s. So he commented on my previous video and mentioned that the webbing, this webbing, is supposed to be wrapped around this keeper piece and then fastened. This way the rivets are going to be hidden, and also this is going to keep the webbing up a little bit higher, because now you see how it comes, but now it's too late to do it. I missed that. Also he mentioned about making the top tight, a trick which I knew anyways. I've done that before on Citroen DS21, I think. I done the top on it, and I did the same thing. I just loosened this. I loosened the front end like this, kept it high, maybe this high, and then I pulled the top tight. And then when you pull it down, that tightens it really nice. everywhere. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spray glue here, we're gonna lift it like this, we're gonna pull it tight, and then we're gonna drop it down to see how tight it is gonna be everywhere, and if it's fine, then we're gonna spray glue inside as well, and we're gonna wrap it around the edge. So let's see if we can do that. Now here I'm gonna try to mark a line to know more or less where to spray glue on the top, on the vinyl, and because I don't want to go too far, but I don't want to have areas without glue. Okay. So now let's see if we can pull this tight. I'm also trying to line up this end, I don't know if you see it, this end of the top with the end of the bar of the header, with the end of the header, and like I said, now we're gonna test it. We still have the opportunity to pull it up and move it a little bit if we have to. So let's see now if we drop it down. I think that's way too tight. Yeah, this is way too tight. I can't even fasten it, even though it is nice and hot outside. So in a colder day, I'm not gonna be able to fasten it at all. I have 1 inch more for the frame to come forward until it reaches the hose. So no, this is not gonna work like this. Then we have no other choice but to pull it hard like that. Looks like I'm gonna have to do it the regular way. Just fasten it where it's supposed to be. Anyways, it's really hot outside today, so the vinyl can be stretched a lot, so that's good, because if it is nice and tight now, when it's a little bit colder outside, it's gonna get even tighter. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna pull it hard now. I wanna do the 2 sides first, because I wanna make sure that this edge here is where it's supposed to be, and the other one too, and then we're gonna pull all the wrinkles away. Okay, and now here. I'm afraid to pull it too tight because I'm not gonna be able to fasten it later. I think that's good. Okay, I think that's it. And now we're gonna test unfasten and fasten it again to see. Okay, Good. I think that's it. I don't want it tighter than that. Like I said, it is very hot outside, so it is, I'm sure it is a little bit looser now than what it's normally gonna be. Because I'm not gonna put the top up in hot weather, I'm gonna put it when it's cold, right? And when it's cold, it's gonna shrink and it's gonna be a lot tighter. So I have to think about that as well. Other than that, I think it looks great. Nice and tight everywhere. The light is a little bit tricky here. I'm right at the edge where it is dark inside and light outside, but yeah, I think it looks great. Yeah. Maybe here a little bit. Does it look good on the other side? And now we can wrap it around. I don't know if you can see it, but we're gonna wrap it to this lip and then the rest we're gonna cut away. This way we're gonna have the holes for the truck covered, and then we're gonna have to poke them through again. And it's gonna be tricky to find them, so I'm gonna mark here where they are. It didn't move, so it is right where we want it. Try to avoid wrinkles. Make sure that there is no hollow space inside the vinyl from the edge of the header. This flap here, I guess, that goes first inside, and then here we might need a little bit more glue, because now we don't have glue here, right? But let's see first what it is gonna look like. I'm trying to spread the excess of material as much as possible so we don't have wrinkles, even though we can't avoid them completely. Okay, so now we can cut the excess of material here. Just following that edge that I showed you earlier. There's some wrinkles here, but that's fine. They're gonna be covered by the rail for the seal. That looks nice and tight. I think this bow needs to move by ½ inch. Not that I think, I know that it needs to move by ½ inch backwards. Maybe. Or maybe not. Actually, it's in the right place, yeah. It's right here. Okay, good. I think it looks great. Alright, so now let's install the rails on the front and the seal. Just want to make sure that it folds right. This is how you fold it usually. And it folds really nice. Right here between the glass, so the glass stays flat, you know. Doesn't look bad. Okay, for now, not gonna fold it yet. Now we want to install the rails here, right? So we have to poke the hose. If I can find the marks, here's one. I'm having my finger underneath so I don't poke through the vinyl. Better poke through my finger, right? Than through the vinyl. My finger is gonna heal, the vinyl is not gonna heal. Okay, and here are the rails. So let's see what we can do about them. Now my tip here doesn't fit inside this rail, but I have another one which I ground a little bit before, because I installed the same rails on one of the limos. So I ground this tip a little bit, but it looks like I'm gonna have to grind it a little bit more so it fits inside. So I'm gonna go and grind it. Okay, I think it fits well now. Yeah. Okay, cool. Here I think we're gonna need a longer one, longer rivet. Yeah. Okay, and now we can install the seal, which has to slide in this slot inside the rail. But on these ones, it just slid easily. But for this one, it's not gonna be that easy. Looks like. Well, I think I'm gonna have to force it inside. Like put one side in, and then the other side I just tuck it under, if possible. Alright, so I think that's the only way. I can figure out the easier way, so I have to just put one end inside the truck and the other end I need to just tuck it inside like this. It's not that easy too. Believe it or not, from here to here 45 minutes, and I still have to do this part and I still have to do this part. I didn't expect this to be the hardest part of the top installation. Whew. I think that's it. Oh my god, this seal took about hour and a half probably, but it's on now, so let's see how it is gonna fit. Now the rear glass doesn't look too tight, but can do nothing about that. That's how they stitched it. It could be a little bit tighter, but it is what it is. Okay, now what's left is to add the buttons here for this flap, and here, I don't know if you see those above my head, and that's everything on the inside. Okay, these are installed on this side, but these here I couldn't install. For some reason the holes on the bar are a little bit too big, and I need a little bit bigger rivets for there, but you get the concept, right? It needs to be snapped like this so the top doesn't flop when you drive, and that's it. So for inside I'm gonna finish this some other time. And in this case what's left is only the 7 male part of the snaps that need to go here, and therefore the top cover. So for this I think I'm gonna have to undo the bar again and find the hose from underneath. Only this first one I'm gonna find from here because I need to pull this down like this, and the hole is somewhere here. Okay, and on the other side I'll do the same, and the rest we're gonna find from underneath. It's really tricky because I have to match this hole on the outside, right? And for some reason it doesn't want to go through. It's through now. Okay, finally. Now let's see how we're gonna find the holes in this thing. I think this is the one. Oh yeah, good. Good. 5 more. Alright, now let's see if we can fold it and put the top cover on. Very good. Fold it this way, huh? Yeah. I think that's the better way. Okay. Okay, I replaced those at the back with male snap button, and these here, so now this can snap there, hopefully. Okay, and the other side too. Okay. And now what's left is I have to put snap button here and here. And that's it. It's done, I think. Here there is a little bit of wrinkling for some reason. But you know what I'm gonna do? I might take this strap off. This strap, I might take it off and move it a little bit so it can strap like that. Otherwise, you see this comes too far away, but if the strap moves, then it's gonna be fine. Or even like that is fine, isn't it? Anyways, I think there are a little bit of wrinkles over there. For some reason I can't get rid of those. No matter how much I pull. But whatever. Otherwise it looks great. So now everything needs a perfect cleaning. And then I'm gonna install the seats. And you know what? I might take it home tonight. Should I do that? Yeah, why not? I might do that. I might take it home tonight. Let me clean it first. Alright, so we're ready for our first official drive. A little bit longer, like I live about 24 kilometers away from here, so that's gonna be its first test drive. So I think she is ready for that. If she's not ready, she might come on a flatbed, but I hope not. I hope everything is gonna be fine. So there are a few more details to be done, like the bead on the seal needs to be installed. There's no driver door mirror. I forgot about that. We're gonna do the first drive without a mirror, and yeah, I think we're ready to go. We have the camera installed. We're gonna take some video on the way, but I'm sure the sound is not gonna be very good, so I'm just gonna play some music for you, and that's gonna be it. So let's go! Can't wait! Alright, so she made it home safe and sound, and everything went well, absolutely no issues. She joined my Spitfire in my underground parking garage. Tomorrow we're gonna go back and hopefully everything is gonna be okay again. So that's it guys, thanks for watching, thanks for commenting and subscribing, and I'll see you in my next video.